Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 148, going through my vinyl collection, one album or so at a time. Today we're going back to 1980. I've covered this band a couple times before. The next album I'll be covering from this band is on the same label, and they're the only two I have on the Mirage label. I'm talking, of course, about the 1980 release from Whitesnake. Here it is, Ready and Willin'. Nice simple shot of the band. Probably I would say their weakest album cover at this time of the band. The other ones were all like really cool pictures. The next one that we're going to do is my favorite cover. So it just, I don't know, it's like really cool cover, you know, snake drawings and stuff, and then band. This would be for the back of the album. But anyway, that's what they went with, so that's what we get. There it is. This one is a great album though. Really love it. I think I had, I had the cassette originally, and I think I got it in Michigan at Record Time. I think it was called Record Time, off of, what was it, like 12 Mile and Harper, I want to say, somewhere in that area. And pretty sure I got the cassette there, but I don't really remember getting into this album too much until Colorado, until we had moved to Colorado. So anyway, this is the Mirage label. Very nice and simple. I actually really like the color scheme of that. If you guys remember those candies that we used to get in like the character heads, like they had the Star Wars heads and stuff, and you twisted the bottom and there was like a little hole that the candy would come through. Like those were the best colors of those candies right there. Yeah, I kind of miss those, but then, don't really have sugar anymore. So anyway, on the back, we get a little more artwork, which is more of what I would expect on the cover, but I really do like this Whitesnake logo. That's a very cool, cool snake on the back looking right at you, watching you read whatever's on the back, which is a little unsettling. Let me see, I think this is a generic sleeve on the inside, but let's just double check. I always like to be sure. Oh, it's not. I'm glad I looked. Because we actually have a somewhat folded up lyric sheet here and pictures of the band, which is really nice. And this is quite a lineup too. I mean, this is just an amazing powerhouse of a band. For the most part, this is in pretty good condition. You know, we've got some marks, some scuff, some shelf wear, and it's not great, but it's pretty good. And then you got this like little mark up here, kind of unpleasant. But yeah, so we've got some really good music on this one, which is why I love this album. We open up with Fool for Your Lovin', the original version. With Ian Pace's drums on there, really make this a bit special. We've got Sweet Talker, not my favorite track, but still a pretty good one. Ready and Willin', killer track. Carry Your Load is a little bit more bluesy. It's one that I'm like, I don't feel like listening to this one, but it is a good song. But coming up after that is Blind Man, one word. And this is a remake of a song from one of the David Coverdale solo albums that we talked about. And it's really good, but it's just like Carry Your Load and then to go into Blind Man, that's a little too much slow bluesy stuff right together when you've got a bunch of other songs. Then you've got my favorite track on the album, Ain't Gonna Cry No More Today. Excellent album. There's a live version of this on Live in the Heart of the City, but my original cassette copy, didn't even notice that. That's good. That lowers the condition. My cassette copy did not have the live track of Ain't Gonna Cry No More, which is pretty good. Yeah, great track on the album. Love Man, again, going kind of back to the bluesy kind of stuff, but still good. Black and Blue, pretty good song. And She's a Woman is a killer track. I would say Ain't Gonna Cry No More Today and She's a Woman are probably my two favorites. There's an excellent solo from John Lord in She's a Woman. The Deep Purple podcast featured that when they did their John Lord solos episode. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but that was one of the ones that I think John had picked as John Mottola had picked as one of John Lord's best solos. But overall, it's a really good album. It's a little bit bluesy. They were a rhythm and blues band back then. Hard rock rhythm and blues is what David Coverdale referred to them as. And I would say that's, that's pretty accurate. It's a somewhat eclectic mix, but a lot of good stuff on this album, really well worth listening to. I have never heard an album that I thought David Coverdale wasn't living up to his potential. I mean, he always sounds great, really knows how to emote when he needs to. He's just an excellent singer. And so, I mean, pretty much anything he's on, I'm going to be interested in hearing. I kind of parted ways with them after, what was the album with the Deeper the Love? I can't think of the name of it right now, but that one, I could just tell you what the name of it was. Slip of the Tongue. There you go, because I have my album list. We'll get to that one eventually. But yeah, I kind of lost a little bit of interest in them when they got to that, over annoying guitar solos and stuff, because I just don't care for that kind of, I have to play 1,000 notes and not feel the song. The great thing about the guitars on this album is that they knew how to play for the song. They knew how to make you feel the emotion where David Coverdale wasn't singing. And you get into the stuff after that, and I've come to start liking a little bit of it as I've heard it, but yeah, I'm just not a big let's do really flashy guitars and that kind of thing. Like, make me feel something and I'll want to listen to your music. If you're trying to go for shock value or something that's technically impressive, it kind of goes back to the way I feel about Yngwie. Like, it's really impressive, or Terry Bozzio, really impressive, but it doesn't do anything for me in a song. So, but anyway, Ready and Willin', check it out. Great Whitesnake album. Hope you guys have a great day. It's getting ready to rain here in Tulsa. And, people have been asking me what I think, like how I'm enjoying life in Tulsa. I barely leave the house. I sold my car before I left Vegas, so I pretty much just walk everywhere. So I've seen pretty much everything within like a 2-block radius, and then Walmart, which is about a half hour away by walking. So I haven't really seen much of Tulsa, and no, that's okay, because I'd rather be in the studio creating things, working on things, doing podcasts, doing an album a day, doing songwriting. I'm working on the soundtrack for a short film right now. That's kind of what I'd rather be doing anyway. So since I'm not in Vegas, where we have the Strip, and someplace I really wanted to go walk every week and just see what was new and be around the atmosphere and just people's energy and all that excitement and everything, everything else just kind of like another place. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's the weekend, so happy Friday. Cheers.